Good afternoon. This is Michael Wall from Get It From Mike channel here on YouTube or wherever you may be watching me from. Today is April the 17th, 2017. The time is 12:07 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Time is 12:08. And we are still working with the ICO launch of Reggie Middleton Veritasium. This is the third video. We have a few more days until the launch. It launches on the 25th of April. Reggie Middleton just did another video that I was able to see as soon as it came up. I have it. I'm going to show it to you now. And let's get started.
Contrarian, leave it to contrarian badass Reggie Middleton. He called the housing crash, he called the collapse of Bear Stearns and Lehman Brothers, and the crisis in the Eurozone banking system.
So let's discuss value. I was listening to a very influential personality in the cryptocurrency digital asset space. His name is really not necessary, but he was discussing his perception that many of the initial coin offerings, token offerings, are analogous scams. Saying people come up with a white paper, have faith, an idea, and they market and somehow raise $5 and $10 million. Interesting. I've heard this before. And listening to that, I sit back and ponder, I reflect, and I say, that makes Veritasium look like a stupendous idea, right? A wonderful idea. Why? Because we have stuff. We have real stuff. Okay? We have a working code base that has been running in the public blockchain since December of 2013. The peer-to-peer over-the-counter digital swap system. It's performed thousands of trades, thousands of people, thousands of wallets back and forth, self-contained. Okay? On top of this, it's the first of its kind, by the way, right? Counterparty risk credit reaching the multi-sig ecosystem. On top of this, it's simultaneously we've written patent applications to cover and protect the IP that assisted us in putting this together. These patent applications have a priority date of early 2014, a priority date that is earlier than the capital markets application of blockchain technology and smart contracts with everybody. All the big banks, all the big Wall Street names, all the big tech names. We scoured had my analysts scour all the patent applications from 2008, which is the year before Satoshi Nakamoto's release of his invention, up until December 2015. Okay? In that, we've seen a lot of applications from banks such as Bank of America, 23 at a time, but most of it was remittances and coins and things such as that. None of the say blockchain 2.0, blockchain 3.0 level stuff, where we specializing from the beginning. So, early patent applications, okay, filed before many of the big guys, or all the big guys that you can see. These patent applications are not just filed in the USPTO, the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office. They're also filed in the UK, in the EU, 17 and 23 member state union, in China, and in Japan. Filed all over the major financial centers of the world, every single major financial center. We also have the existing code base. This is all pre-ICO. So when you buy the Veritas token, you're buying stuff, real stuff of real value. And we're going to take the capital from the Veritas token sale, and we're going to use it to port our existing code base over the Ethereum blockchain, and then write smart contract vehicles, the ICO DAO, etc. Reference our other videos in detail, but we will attach many of the extant industries and the stalwart players in these industries with platform economics and zero margin products.
And resources in an interactive ecosystem in which enormous value is created and exchanged. And we believe that they are just beginning to transform a range of other economic and social arenas, from healthcare and education to energy and government.
They cannot compete. They have structural deficiencies in the business model, particularly Wall Street banks, with a 30 to 60% gross margin fixed expense compensation. Wordy way of saying they pay their employees too much, and they can't stop it. So, look forward.
There you go. So yeah, it's getting close, folks. One more thing I want to put up here. One more thing I want to put up here is the Veritasium. This is from the Pathogenic Finance book from Reggie Middleton. And let's read it real fast. This is very exciting to me. Get the book. I'll put the links to Veritasium Boom Bust blog at the bottom of the video. Having full control of assets and how they are transacted gives one the ability to ignore centralized authority and avoid having to put trust in them to transact financially. But as more people are allowed to ignore centralized authorities, a very wonderful thing happens. The transacting group itself becomes the authority, but on a fully distributed basis. This flies in the face of the legacy concept of anarchy. You've been taught to believe that anarchy is a state of disorder due to absence or no recognition of authority, absence of government, and absolute freedom of the individual regarded as a political idea. In 2016, the absence of a central authority combined with the absolute freedom, read autonomy, of the individual leads to the ability to have a system where the risks of misplaced trust don't exist. In other words, less chaos, more efficiency. Look, this is very, very serious. This is very serious. And also, Pathogenic Finance, the rise of virtual financial transactions. Again, this is from the Pathogenic Finance book of Reggie Middleton on the Veritasium website. In the legacy financial world, in order to open a bank account, you have to present various forms of ID, go through multiple levels of KYC and AML, and wait a few days for funds to clear. In order to open a brokerage account, you have to fill out forms, answer questionnaires, meet minimum account balances, and wait up to 3 days for funds to clear, and 10 to 20 business days for assets to be transferred from account to account. All this is done to essentially remain control, custody, possession, and ownership of your funds and assets to a centralized hosted wallet, bank, or brokerage, with oodles of balance sheet exposure and other centralized hosted to other centralized hosted wallets, banks, brokerages, and exchanges. In return, you are given a promise not to plunder. With Veritasium, you can create multiple accounts in under 60 seconds. You can start trading and transacting with others almost immediately, and in all cases, no less than 60 minutes provided you have Bitcoin on hand. Now, I'm going to put these things, I'm reading it. I know you know how to read, so I'm going to put these two items up here so you can see them again. And again, Veritasium.com, boombustblog.com. The links will be at the bottom. Reggie Middleton, today's the 17th of April, and the ICO is on the 25th at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time when the markets open. So take a look, and also one really important part of this is he said you can start with a couple bucks. All right. hey, a couple bucks, like you say, is not a lot, but it depends wherever you are, wherever your comfort level is, and you're interested in this, you can start with that much. $5, $2, $100, 5,000, million, whatever it is, all right? But just, I'm going to start. Not going to tell you what to do. If you think it's value, look into it, and we can hopefully achieve some of our goals together. This is Michael Wall. Get it from Mike. Hope you're well. Peace and love.